And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It was
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Right back to the well. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They'll immediately call timeout. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. So the Michigan Wolverines offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for us.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted. And they'll close.
You got any thoughts about that, Drew?
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pocket, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast.
Christian Burns is injured? No problem.
And get him on the ground.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll ride the running back
no
and lead it with it. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane in the running.
Lost to 94-91.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Michigan offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up.
Did you suggest I change? Oh, you were telling Trill to change. No, Trill is stuck where he's at. Move me with the big dogs, too, though. I want to be in the SEC.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
This running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball.
Yeah, John, you're talking to the big dogs. We only want to move up in this.
It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore.
Or at least I thought the big dogs only wanted to move up.
Keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the 1st down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical.
It's a big dog that was afraid to be in this week conference.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he has a solid
broke my heart to find out.
The defense bottles him up. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught close to the marker, it's Hills. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and he'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's right at the 15-yard line. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Is that the quarterback that's hurt?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Really nice
They're going for it with a hurt quarterback.
Getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolverines. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill.
Yeah, John, in this community, we got too much pride to hide.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Now this offense is back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll go to the ground. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running back.
Move the chain, ref.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
My old idol joined the chat.
On that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's just...
There he goes. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
great team defense on that run, everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Help us off the field.
Try to do something
Help us off the field.
To create a big play.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man
Trade.
on the left. It's a running room. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Zings it complete to the right.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Cheek. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a feet. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Averill. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Averill. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Offense lining up quickly. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Cheek. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Still on his feet at the 40. Wide open spaces. The 20. He's at the touchdown Wolverines. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed?
That was fascinating.
A little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Hills. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Picks up the first down. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Fighting off the defender. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it. Fights off a defender. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Find some fresh air. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Yeah, that's a good play when you're inside your own 10, running out, trying to get something positive so you don't have to throw out of your end zone and possibly take a safety, and then boom, you pop one. You get big-time space, big-time yardage. Nice job by the offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he's got it inside the 35. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these teams.
Turning it on! And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right front.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. And it's a touchdown.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Michigan offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
The clock and the scoreboard on. Sneaks it into the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good men.
Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team